Yeah, hi, this is Richard Masoner from Cyclelicious in Santa Cruz, California. I just test rode NTS Works' brand new fat-free electric bicycle. This is an e-bike designed for the 99% of the population that are not interested in going for the gusto, breaking their new personal record on a hill somewhere. They just want to get from point A to point B, and this is a bike that's perfectly designed for that. It's got a nicely designed step-through frame, very solid feel. The designer of the bike, Neil Psyche, he was the designer for Santa Cruz bicycles for several years. He knows what he's doing, and he designed the geometry such that it has a very stable ride. He designed it so that when a beginner rider turns his head back to check for traffic behind him, he's not going to steer into traffic. He designed specifically to appeal to women as well as to men. It is a step through, but it's not a real girly looking bike. It's not a cheap bike like so many vendors are kind of tempted to do. This is a very solid piece of work. The model I test rode has a new Vinci N360 hub on it, which is the continually variable transmission CVT with the inchworm gearing. There isn't shifting per se, but it's very intuitive. Going up a hill, you twist the grip one way, and when it's easier, you twist it the other way. This is a pedelec, or a pedal electric assist bike, so you must pedal. Unlike a lot of the more traditional e-bikes that we've seen where the motor is in the hub, either the front or the rear hub, this one is underneath the bottom bracket. This provides better stability for the bike. It puts the weight towards the middle of the bike instead of at either the rear wheel or the front wheel. And riding it, you can definitely feel the benefits of it. We were goofing around doing bunny hops. It makes for a lighter bike. You can pop wheelies on it if you want. Like I said, this is a bicycle designed for somebody who's not necessarily an avid cyclist, but an avid cyclist can have a lot of fun on this bike, I can tell you that. A 48-pound built-up weight, which is a lot lighter than similar e-bikes, handles very well. So we rode through some of the hills in this area, or I did. One of the hills is a 25% grade, and I recorded this on Strava. On a road bike, I might be lucky to go up this at 3 to 4 miles per hour. With the electric assist, it's 6 miles an hour without much effort. I just put a little pressure on the pedals. But it is a very steep grade, and this electric motor just flattens those hills. In the Santa Cruz Mountains, or even in the city of Santa Cruz, there are some significant steep hills that can really make you sweat. And if you're just trying to get to the store or trying to go to the coffee shop, you don't necessarily want to have to put effort into it. Maybe a minimal amount and get your heart pumping, but you don't want to strain and kill yourself. A lot of these hills around here, that's a real barrier to a significant portion of the population. This e-bike takes that barrier away. It just flattens it out, makes biking accessible to a much broader range of the population. Looking at this bike, I think there's an inevitable comparison with some of the other recently introduced high-performance electric bicycles. The NTS Works fat-free compares very favorably. It looks great, very solid looking design, and it looks like a cool bike. But the price is only $2,600. Some of these other e-bikes, they go up to $8,000 and more for performance e-bike, and I think this has similar performance. There is plenty of oomph in that motor. It's very smooth. You can't even hardly tell that there's a motor there except for the assist that it provides. It doesn't lurch, it doesn't do funny things, unlike some e-bikes that I've tried. Full complement of racks and baskets and everything else are available for this bike. You can carry 110 pounds on this rack, which is more than what your kind of standard bike shop racks can hold. I think they have a limit of like 50 pounds. This is definitely a grocery getter bike.